Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? We're going to talk about some reviews of some of my favorite shows and movies and some upcoming movies that I am looking forward to seeing. Get back in there. Okay. Let's start out with one of my absolute favorite shows. Anybody can guess who it is? Those who follow me on Twitter, you probably can guess. 4. Yes. Jack Bauer. I absolutely love 24. And not only do I love 24, but I love the fact that it's the one. And when I tell you the one and only one thing on TV that my husband and I agree on, that we can watch from beginning to middle to end without him turning the channel like he has ADHD. 24 is just... If you don't watch 24, get into it. Now, I've heard some critics, well, these are not expert critics. These are like everyday critics like us, say that they don't like 24 because some of the stuff is not believable and this can't happen and that really can't happen. But I believe that it's all very believable. I mean, just because we might not see this stuff happening in our everyday lives, I believe it's very believable. And also too, there are a lot of little side stories that's going on alongside the main storyline. And I heard a lot of people say they don't like the little side stories, but I even like the little side stories. Yeah, some of them are a little kind of far-fetched out there, but hey, that's what I love about TV. You know, take me away from my normal everyday life and my normal everyday worries and take me somewhere that's different. America's Next Top Model. I've seen every cycle. I think this is maybe cycle 13 or 14. I've seen every single cycle. And I think one of the most exciting cycles is when Eva the Diva, Eva Marcel, when she won. I think that was one of the most exciting cycles, and I think that was the cycle that I had the most emotional stake in. I don't know why. I don't know those people. They don't know me from Adam House Cat, but I just so wanted Eva the Diva to win. And then another cycle that I felt really invested in is when Danielle, which I guess she's Danny now, but when she won, I was really like had an emotional stake in that and wanted her to win. So I was happy when the plus size girl Whitney won one season. So now we're into like I said, I can't remember if it's cycle 13 or 14, but I absolutely love America's Next Top Model. For some reason I missed the very last episode, so I'm waiting for the encore episode to play tonight. So I love Twitter, but one thing about Twitter, if you do not want to know something, if you have not seen something on TV and you don't want a spoiler, don't read Twitter, because I already know now who's been voted off of America's Next Top Model. And I hate that. I hate finding out before I actually see it on TV. I love America's Next Top Model. And sometimes Tyra asks for suggestions on, you know, what kind of show should she do next. So I say, Tyra, do over 40s for big black women next. Okay. So what show is next? Okay, well, my mom and I and Denise, around hips, we just got back from seeing Our Family Wedding, and oh my God, it was so funny. It was hilarious. It was heartfelt, and I cried, which doesn't take much for me to cry in the movies. It's funny, I don't cry much in real life, but I will cry at the drop of a hat in a movie. But I cried and I laughed, and it made me think. Yeah, that's my alarm. Anyways, it's spooky. But yeah, good job, Lance Gross. He's so handsome and fine. Speaking of Eva the Diva, is her man. Oh my God, he is fine, and he's a great actor too. I don't really care much for, I mean, I hate to say, boy, if you say anything about Tyler Perry, people will attack you. But I don't really care for House of Pain and Meet the Browns. Although I respect Tyler Perry and his work and the actors on the shows, I respect them, and I am so happy for them, because Tyler Perry brings so much work to African Americans. I just particularly don't care for the shows. But kudos to Lance Gross. He's a great actor, and I was glad to see him out of just the genre of just the Tyler Perry movies and seeing him in a movie, which I had already seen him in another movie before, where he was good in that movie too. But the previews, I Can Do Bad All By Myself. We already know April 2nd. My mom, Denise, Danica, Deborah, they don't know. Danica and Deborah don't know this yet, but we all have a date. That's my dad's birthday, so he's probably going to gripe about the fact that we're all going out with my mom on his birthday, but we're going out and we already have a date. We already have it in our calendar. April 2nd, we will be seeing I Can Do Bad All By Myself. Oh, I cannot wait for that movie, because the previews, the trailers look like it's even better than the second one, and I know Tyler Perry is coming with it on this second one. And then Janet Jackson has gained some weight in this movie, and I like it. I like the weight that she's gained. I mean, don't get me wrong now, I love her cut body, but when you're looking at a movie, you don't want to see Janet Jackson up in the movie. You want to see somebody else up in the movie, whoever she's portraying. And sometimes it's hard to see whoever she's portraying, because all you see is Janet Jackson with the abs, and I know you think this song is about you. Y'all remember how fine she was in that video? It would have been hard to see the character instead of Janet if she hadn't gained a little weight. So I like the weight on her in this movie. But I cannot wait. April 2nd. So there will be a review on that movie. And then there's a movie coming up called Just Right. That was with Queen Latifah and Common. And I saw my boy Dwight Howard. He's with Orlando Magic. Y'all might not know who Dwight Howard is, but if you are an Orlando Magic fan, you know Dwight Howard. And he has a little cameo appearance on it. And I remember him talking about this on Twitter. I love Twitter, because I remember him talking about this a while ago, that he was filming a movie with Common and Queen Latifah, and then to see them in this movie together. So that's coming soon. I can't remember what the date is on that one, but I'm looking forward to Just Right, and there'll be a review on that. But I love Queen Latifah's size in this movie. It's like the perfect size that I want to be. I'm just guessing. To me, she looks like she's about a good size 14, 16, and that's the perfect size for me. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'll settle for a 20, but ideally, perfect size will be about a 16 to me. And then speaking of Common also has another movie. I say, boy, you do your thing, Common. He's in another movie, on another trailer that came on, movie with Tina Fey and Steve Carell and Common, and it was called Date Night. Oh my goodness, it seems like such a perfect mixture of humor and action. And normally you don't get that. You either have the humor or you have the action. Very seldom you get what appears to be a perfect mixture of that. So, oh my goodness, I'm looking forward to Date Night. Talk about American Idol. This is going to be short and sweet, because Mama said if you ain't got nothing nice to say about something, don't say nothing at all. Kudos to those who made American Idol, who made the top 12. And now I think we're down to maybe 10 or 11. Kudos to them, because I know it's a dream come true. And I have just nothing negative to say specifically about you guys. But this is the least talented group of 12 that they have ever chosen in the history of American Idol. And I think the judges know it too, because you notice how they're really critical of the people, but they try not to. I believe the producers are like, hey guys, y'all need to lighten up, because you're telling America that we chose the least talented group of people. So lighten up on the criticism. I really believe the producers probably told them that. But I will say, I really like Michael Lynch. He's not the greatest vocalist, but I like the whole package of Michael Lynch. And when he did that It's a Man's World, now that was star quality. Other than that, I would say if I had to choose who I would like to win, I would like to see the little young guy, I think his name Ryan, little 16-year-old. If I had to choose one of them that I would like to see win, it would be Ryan. He's just, I mean, he's the cutest thing. To me, he's commercial, where he would be sellable, and I can see the little girls going crazy over him. and he has a great voice, and a voice that can only get better. From at age 16, the voice he has, it can only get better from there. Bless.